What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, J for Real Dude, and I'm here with OGG on XYZ Sports Takes, man. Let's get to it, man. Where are we gonna start with, man? It's been some weeks, but we are back. We are back. We're back.
Talk about real facts. We're back with facts. What planet do we live on right now?
I'm assuming planet Earth.
No, I think now it's official. It's planet Wimby.
Okay, that was hard. All right.
We're just chilling over this planet right now.
I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'll give you that one, Unc. I ain't gonna lie.
Wimby decided I ain't an alien anymore. I done took over.
That was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Man, well, Wemby's been able to do this season. I know it's only been, 4 games? But didn't he have like 9 blocks the other night? Putting up like 40 a game, damn near. His calm down night was like 29 points and fucking 11 rebounds and 9 blocks or something like that.
So right now, in blocks, I think he's 6th in the league in blocks. And I'm not talking about individually.
I know.
He is
team
in the league in blocks.
Yeah.
Yes. So he is.
I have a question. I know it's been 4 games. If Wemby keeps on this trajectory, where do you see him all time? Yeah, I gotta know. No, I won't say all time. Spurs all time. Spur all time.
His ceiling.
Is his ceiling higher than?
Honestly,
You think he has a chance to pass Tim Duncan?
Yes. His ceiling is high. Whether he'll ever achieve it, like obviously longevity, health, the coaching staff, like Duncan had a lot of things around him. He was the big fundamental for a reason, but he had Popovich. He had Ginobili, he had Parker, he had David Robinson early in his career.
Yeah. But
I think everybody knows the ceiling, and a lot goes into that. Health goes into that.
Yeah.
This the new Spurs organization. What I mean by the new Spurs organization is an organization not molded completely all the time by Popovich.
Yeah, this is kind of like the new age for the Spurs now. Like a completely new age for them now. You know, like their whole...
just
the whole...
becoming a new coach and...
Just kind of a different kind of... There's still some staff there, but it's really... A lot of those staff kind of went on to be in their own lanes of like coaching and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
There's no players that carried over from this championship. There's no veteran that was part of that. There was too big of a gap, so there's no vet that understands how they did things. It's a new league with the way the game's played.
But man, to have
I tell you what,
to have Fox, have Vassell, have Castle, and have Harper though, man.
The biggest thing they're gonna have to do is figure out how to play small ball with all these guards and small forwards.
And you know why it's gonna work? Because you got a guy that's leading 6th in the league as just one player out of teams in the league in blocks.
So definitely. But Harper already looks like a vet. Like he is already.
Oh my gosh, were you seeing him? He makes these contested looking layups just look like they're layup lines.
Yeah.
He was making those layups and it was like looking like he was just in a layup line. He got like that steal, went in with his body and just said. He made it look too easy.
I think he's a nice compliment. I will say, I think the skill sets of Harper, Castle, I'm even liking Vassell if he can just be a 37, 38%.
I'll be honest though, I don't think you need all 3 of them.
You don't need all 3 of who?
Vassell, Harper, and Castle. You got to pick 2.
I got bad news for Vassell. There's no way you move on from Harper after watching him for 4 games.
No, I know.
And I think the defensive upside to Castle, there's no way you move on from him.
Just won Rookie of the Year.
Huh?
He just won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but I think the way him and Harper play together is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But I also, the reality is, I also think eventually you could put Vassell at the 3. He's athletic enough to play the 3.
Yeah.
Bring Harper off the bench as a 6-man backing up De'Aaron Fox and Castle and Vassell. And really, you're just playing 4 guys at 3 positions.
Yeah, and then you just got
defensively. Castle can guard a small forward at 6'6". He can do that.
Yeah. All you just need is, we keep saying, all you just need is one more big. Once y'all get one more big. Oh, actually, you know, I'll say Luke Cornett isn't playing bad for y'all.
No, Luke Cornett's fine backing him up. And I think the reality is having
7'7" Wembanyama just kind of gives you two.
That's like 2 people.
Yeah.
That is like 2 people.
Basically. You know, it's crazy seeing his dunks now. I think he did grow. It's like seeing his dunks now, it doesn't even look like he has to jump anymore.
No.
Which is, I was like, holy.
But he's still so athletic.
Oh my God! Did you see that? Did you see that cross he had on that? I forgot what defender was. Yeah, where he like went between his legs. He did like a Curry type move. I was like, how is somebody 7'7" doing a Curry move?
Didn't he work with Jamal Crawford also in the offseason?
Yes.
He worked with everybody.
He did the gauntlet.
I think there's only one person that he missed working with in the offseason.
Draymond Green.
Yeah, just to get a little angry physical.
He had Kevin Garnett though.
Garnett's got that energy for sure.
So he had Garnett to kind of with that.
But you notice they all told him to start going into the paint more. And
He did. But man, the way that he can space the floor though at his size.
He's a 3-level scorer at 7'6". Think about that. A 3-level scorer.
Holy fuck.
And
I remember, you know what's crazy? I remember when I was a kid, man. I remember playing the little game 2K, and you used to be able to like make your own character. And I remember I had a character. I made him like maxed out 7'7", like 99, and I named him Ultimate Baller. And I was like, I made it every single year I was a kid when I played 2K. And now it's like I'm actually seeing that player in real life, and I'm like, holy, like this is Ultimate Baller. This is it. You remember when I used to do that when I was a kid?
Yes, I remember Ultimate Baller. It's the growth that he's had since he got into the league. Because people forget, people were talking smack about him his first 4 or 5 games his rookie year.
Yeah. Derek
Lively outplayed him. Chet Holmgren looked a little better
than
him.
No, he didn't. Chet Holmgren never looked better than Wemby.
Early on, for like 5 minutes. Derek Lively.
Bro, we went to a Spurs OKC game like 2 years ago.
Remember Derek Lively outplaying him. Derek Lively ain't outplaying him now. Now
there was 2 players. The other player was the only person we need to see. Can he take down is Jokic. That's it. If he can take down Jokic, he might. Because Jokic on pace to be one of the greatest centers right now.
Yes.
And he's still.
I would still like Spurs to get it. I guess for this season they're good with Harrison Barnes. You can't have stars everywhere. He's a good solid vet.
Man, y'all 4-0 though. You know,
yeah.
Did you know if y'all win one more, y'all beat y'all's record for the best start y'all had in the season?
Yeah, I saw that interview the other day.
That's crazy. I would have thought that the Spurs would have had like multiple 5-0 starts in the season. That's kind of
long season.
That's true. But I ain't gonna lie. We can't just talk about the Spurs. We gotta talk about my Warriors. You feel me?
Oh yeah, they're 3-1, right?
3-1. Beat Denver. You know what I'm saying? And guess who's starting? Kuminga. And guess what? Not only is he starting, not only does Steve Kerr listen to us, but Kuminga listened to you.
What's he doing? I haven't been watching the Warriors, man. What's he been doing? What's he been up to?
He's leading our team in rebounds. He's almost averaging 10 rebounds per game.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kuminga.
Way too athletic to
He listened.
Not-
Man. Hey, he wants to earn. I think he's finally realizing he's got to earn that contract now. They're giving him a chance.
I think now's a good time for the Spurs to trade for Kuminga for Julian Champagne or somebody like that. He could play power forward for us at 6'7",
Hey.
6'8".
You give us Castle or Harper, we got you. Kuminga. Straight up.
Like that.
Kuminga for Castle or Harper, straight up. I'll take it or leave it.
He's actually averaging 16,
He's not bad.
7.5 rebounds.
Look what happens when Steve Kerr actually starts, bro.
It actually ain't bad stats. They must be trying to. I think they want to trade him.
Yeah.
I think that's the angle. He's shooting 43% from three.
No, he's balling. Why don't we just let him play before, though? If it wins us games.
He really is. Honestly, he's the key to their competitiveness, right? You're going to get. Curry's going to ball. Jimmy's going to ball. He's the key to them being competitive.
Yeah.
He has to be their number 3.
Yeah, and he can.
He has to be. So, looking at the NBA standing, I know it's early.
Who do we got?
The Bulls. Speaking of, okay, we can't talk about the NBA without the Sixers.
Oh, that rookie.
Guess who the Sixers drafted?
The rookie.
The Knicks coming to Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
I've been watching the Sixers.
Anthony Edwards just got into the
Joe,
league.
He reminds me of his aggressiveness getting to the rim.
Damn. You making it sound like Anthony Edwards is a vet.
He is a vet at this point in his career.
He's like
compared
26.
to James Wiseman.
Bro, he's like 26, bro.
In the NBA, that's old head now, man. Compared to VJ Edgecombe, he's like, what up, Unk?
That's wild.
There's levels to that thing. Anthony Edwards has earned, I tell you what, Anthony Edwards has earned the opportunity to have 19-year-olds compared to him. He's earned that. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
He's done enough in the league where young guys coming up, you can say, man, his game reminds me a little bit of Anthony Edwards.
So anybody past that got to be grandpa then, right?
Huh?
Anybody past that got to be like grandpa and then like.
Yeah.
So you're saying like comparing stuff to Jordan now, you can't even say Unk. You got to just say ancestors. Jordan, your ancestors.
Brooklyn Nets are still sorry.
Boston,
I think
you know what I think is going to be a sleeper team? In the East?
In the East?
I think Orlando Magic.
Oh, I don't think they're a sleeper. They might be starting off slow, but they got talent.
I think Orlando Magic has a chance to make it to the finals this year.
Oh, there's a reason they went out and gave up picks to get Desmond Bain.
I'm telling you.
Like
it's either
their starting roster is nice.
Boston is done.
They might be starting off well right now, but that's a solid squad.
The 76ers are going to crash. The 76ers aren't doing it.
With Joel Embiid?
I got news for you.
Well, I don't think I would trade Joel Embiid. Did you see James Wiseman?
What is Joel Embiid? Joel Embiid is the same worth as James Wiseman at this point in their careers.
Might be worth less because of his big contract.
That's true.
Like, who wants that contract?
Just for him to play like 12 games.
I mean, seriously.
You're going to get 12. You're going to get 12, like, top center of the league games. You know what I'm saying? But that's all you're getting is 12 games.
They need to trade him. Joel Embiid needs to be traded to Atlanta. So, hear me out. So he can sit on the bench and go hit the bars with Kirk Cousins, collecting big old paychecks. Huh? Am I right?
Man, who had a bigger fall off? Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons?
Oh, Joel Embiid.
Bro, Ben Simmons was pretty bad. Ben Simmons
Ben Simmons was a figment of our imagination.
Bro,
He was like the media hype.
Ben Simmons went from being compared to the next LeBron to not being able to take a layup over Trae Young.
Here's the thing with Ben Simmons. He was a figment of social media imagination. He had one good defensive year, maybe two. That was it.
Yeah.
Healthy Joel Embiid was the only player that could physically outplay Joker.
Yeah.
At least you could look back and say, man, I shouldn't dog Joel, because a 7-footer that gets hurt, that it is just what it is. And his body broke. He's not the first one. We've had time and time again, we've had 7-footers
That's true.
that can't stay healthy because the mechanics of a body at that height is different. So I can't even hate on it, because people that hate on him, they don't know how if he's got bad knees, man, there just ain't no getting around it. And it's really sad, because it did rob us of a player that I feel like Joel Embiid was the most similar to a 80s, 90s era center, where he was just physically dominant, athletic.
Yeah, them Joel Embiid versus Jokic battles would have been going crazy.
Oh, those would have been epic. I mean, honestly, could you imagine this roster of Philadelphia right now with the guards they have, with VJ Edgecombe, if
Jared
Joel
McCain,
Embiid,
Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, if you had a healthy Joel Embiid, it robbed us of some fun.
I was about to say, that's a good team to match up with the Spurs right there.
Yes. That's a good team to match up with anybody. A healthy Joel Embiid is a truck, man. He's a load. I was cracking jokes about it, but in all honesty, I feel bad for him, because I actually don't blame him that he's not playing, because only he knows how bad his body really is. And knowing that he's 7 foot, sometimes I question, obviously, guys that are 6'5", 6'6", load management, but I don't think with Embiid, I think that's a 7'2" guy whose body broke down.
Look, it could look though. It could be worse. He could be Devin Booker.
Is he still in the NBA? I don't think he's in Phoenix. Is Phoenix still in the NBA?
Bro, I feel so
Or are they
bad.
somebody's G-League affiliate right now?
Bro, Devin Booker went from playing with KD to playing with Dylan Brooks as his second option.
And that ain't even dissing him. That's dissing the whole Phoenix thing.
Their organization is just ass.
Kudos to Phoenix for not winning anything. This is what I have to say to every team.
Bro, they had prime Chris Paul still. Like, he was going on the down of his career, but he was still in his prime. With Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, DeAndre Ayton, and a bunch of other pretty nice role players. And they traded him, and they didn't get anything back, bro.
Nothing. So kudos.
They had KD.
Phoenix. Kudos to Phoenix for trying to win by buying a team and not building a team. At least I got to give the Spurs credit. You drafted Wemby. You drafted Harper. You drafted.
I mean, they did draft those players besides KD.
But then they traded them away to try to get other pieces.
Yeah.
And blew their team up instead of just letting it grow.
Yeah.
You drafted well and then blew the whole thing up. So
and somehow Devin Booker's still there. He needs to just get out of there somehow.
If I was him, I'd try to get out of there.
If KD can force a trade, bro, so can D-Book, man.
Yeah. He's on a milk carton in Phoenix right now, wasting away.
Back to
the only way it could be worse if he was in like Portland or something like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the desert at this point is although Phoenix is a nice city, but they're just not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting bad, man. It's getting bad for Phoenix. But
so,
should we head on to NFL?
Well, we got a parting shot.
You said what?
One parting shot. Our NBA play. I've said this repeatedly that NBA players, they say, can they play in the NFL? And I've always said they're not.
You always talking about this, man.
No.
This always gets you riled up.
I got a reason I'm going there. Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier. That's why I keep saying NBA players are dumber than NFL players. You just, really? The amount of money they made on what they did is like less than a game paycheck. You threw that away for some stupid like that? Really?
What did they do?
I had to throw some shade on guys being dumb.
What did they do?
You didn't hear about Billups and Rozier at the gambling? They got arrested by the FBI.
Damn.
FBI. The 99% conviction rate FBI. You're not talking about getting, the mall cop, APD, Wilco, something like that. We're talking about when the FBI comes knocking on your door.
Holy shit.
You're in trouble.
Holy fuck.
You're not calling the fours.
Yeah. I don't think I can. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're people are worried about what's going to happen to their NBA. Forget NBA career, man. Like, they're in a no-win situation. Everybody wonders why they're involved with like the mafia, like illegal gambling with the mafia, crime syndicates.
Holy fuck. What the fuck?
And they're like, what? Where's the mafia guys? Man, Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier are just like a street level drug runner in a neighborhood for a big time crime syndicate. That's all they are. That's their buffer.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Yes. And I think it's about to get a whole lot deeper. So I just wanted to throw a little shade on the NBA for some dumb stuff. So now let's get to the NFL and your favorite coach, Mike Tomlin. Your guy, your defensive guru.
Yes, we lost to the Bengals. We lost to the Bengals. We lost to the Packers. Yes. So wait, who was at QB for the Bengals? Do you remember his name?
What's that?
Who was at QB for the Bengals? Do you remember his name?
Flacco? Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we lost to Joe Flacco and the Bengals.
And then we lost to Jordan Love.
Which isn't as bad, but still.
Yeah, no, it's not as bad. And it's not the irony of the
Joe Flacco don't got it, bro. Let's just keep it.
Here's my problem with Mike Tomlin. You came out in defense of your defensive coordinator today.
Yeah.
He said he has his and he's awful. All right? Terrell Austin is awful. Let's just admit it, man. He ain't him.
Man, our
He is
defense
not him. We have the highest paid defense in the NFL, and we're in the bottom. We're down at the bottom by the Cowboys.
Darius Slay. You know what Darius Slay is, bro? He's an ankle biter.
But it's not even just that.
Bro, you see how, bro, even Jalen Ramsey, I saw some clips of Jalen Ramsey getting tired of fucking Darius Slay shit because he's always missing tackles and shit because he's always diving for their ankles.
It's not even just that. Statistically,
yeah,
we're ranked by the Cowboys and the Bengals, two teams that won't pay their defensive players. Like, we're literally in the same family as two teams that just go out of their way. The Cowboys traded away Micah Parsons, and they're still on par with us defensively. I could deal with this if the Steelers in the offseason would have said, you know what, we're retooling, we're doing it the Cowboys, we're trading TJ, we're trading Cam Hayward. We're just...
Why would we do that if we just got A-Rod?
No, I'm saying if we would have just did a hard reset.
Oh, like no A-Rod and no DK?
And then we get a pick in the draft.
Just draft Shedeur Sanders? And say fuck it?
Shedeur, no.
Nah?
No.
You don't
Remember when I said Jackson Dart, you thought I was crazy. I said I'd just keep drafting the quarterback in the first round until I hit it. Every year. Every year.
You know damn well.
5 years in a row.
You know damn well at the point that we were going through at the end of last season, you would give Shedeur Sanders a chance.
Not in the first round.
Nah, but you would have. If it was like,
I'd still give him a shot in the offseason. I'd trade him for a 6th-round pick.
do you know what they're asking for? They're asking for a second.
Well, that's they're not going to get it.
Yo.
The Browns are going to be drafting their next quarterback next year. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel ain't him. He's going to be a nice backup, but he's not a starter.
They should at least. I feel like they should at least give bro a chance and just see though.
Sanders?
Yes, I just want to see.
I'd rather they sit him on the bench and hopefully another team signs him. I don't. Before I thought he was overhyped. Now he's overpunished.
Yeah.
Like the pendulum has swung. He went from being overhyped to overhated.
Yeah.
Like he's way overhated now.
He
You don't see
play.
him. You don't see him in the media. You don't hear about him anymore.
Not,
really, right?
not at all, bro.
So now he went from being overhyped to overhated, and that's sports media, right? We've got to. There can be no happy medium. Just let him learn. And you're the Browns. Why wouldn't you give him a shot?
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro.
Why not?
Because I'm not
Where
gonna
you
lie.
go-
I'll say it. I might have been wrong. I might have been wrong about T. Hunter, man. Travis. I might have been wrong about TH, man. Travis Hunter, man. I don't know if he.
What do you think?
Maybe if he was
He's
on a different
spot.
team, maybe he was on a different team. I just don't think he can. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No disrespect to Travis Hunter, but I never thought he was the type of athlete
All
that
right.
could do it. I don't think he's that kind of guy.
Huh? What?
I don't think he's that kind of guy.
I'm all right. Look, let me like. All right, you throw him on a team like the Bills, he can do it.
No. Here's my point.
You throw
Is
him.
he a top 5? Is he a top 5 receiver if he played only receiver? No.
No,
No. Is he a top 5 corner if he played only corner? No.
probably.
I think he has a better shot at being
He'd
a
probably
top
be
5
like
corner.
7 though. You're acting like he wouldn't be like top 7 though, corner.
Okay. When I see, have you ever heard of a guy named Primetime?
Nah, never heard of him.
So
We just talked about Shedeur Sanders, and now we're talking about Travis Hunter.
I'm just playing.
Nah,
with you.
I don't know who
But
that is.
if Dion was born when Shedeur was born and he was playing right now, Dion could play both ways. Dion could be a corner and a wide receiver. I still don't think he'd do all the snaps. That's just too much conditioning. That's just too much to ask. But my point is, Travis Hunter is not the same kind of electric athlete that Dion was.
Not Dion, but
was.
he's definitely an electric athlete that can do it though.
Did you hear what I said? See, your generation, the Z's, always think that just because we think somebody is here and not here is disrespect.
It is
All I'm saying
disrespect because it's
he's
like
not-
you just like that's
I
his
just
whole
said he's
thing.
not Deion Sanders.
Yeah, he's not Deion
How many-
Sanders. Okay, he's
how
not
many
Deion
times-
Sanders, but he's definitely the athlete that can play both ways.
At a high level. Is he playing at a high level both ways?
It's kind of hard when you're at Jacksonville, isn't it? It's a little harder. You're the one that was shit talking fucking Trevor Lawrence.
Huh?
You're shit talking his quarterback. That was
You
you.
can still play corner. The universe knows I'm right. Travis Hunter needs to play corner and be a really good corner and be a situational receiver here and there. That's it. But he is not Deion Sanders. He is not Bo Jackson.
He's good enough for this. He's good enough. He's good enough right now. He's good enough for his era.
Let's make this era better. Let's make this era better.
And how do you do that?
How do we make this era better?
Yeah.
We need more Cam Scataboos.
How are you gonna?
So what do you think of the Chiefs making their comeback? They looked like they were dormant the first couple games of the year.
Man, the Chiefs ain't.
I was so happy.
The Chiefs aren't going anywhere, bro. I'm just kidding.
Chiefs aren't?
No, I'm just kidding. You can't never downplay. Just like you couldn't downplay Brady, you can't even downplay Mahomes, bro. I hate that shit. I really don't want to see the Chiefs in there again, though. I can't, bro. I can't have another fucking.
Here's the real question.
I can't, bro.
Okay? Here's the real question. Is Indianapolis really this good?
Daniel Jones?
They are plus 116 points right now on the season.
No, they're not this good. I think you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see the real Daniel Jones in a couple weeks.
Probably.
Because look, this Daniel Jones is the Daniel Jones that got his contract, right? That got that big contract. But I feel like in a couple weeks we're gonna see the Daniel Jones is the Daniel Jones that got traded or released or whatever it was. I think he got released actually. You know?
We'll see.
It's
going to be an interesting year. So I was just looking at the Chiefs' wins. They lost to the Chargers, lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Beat the Giants, who were average, but that was a Giants team with that wasn't playing well early in the year, right?
Yeah, I think that was Russ, right? Russ, not.
Yeah, that was Russ. Beat the Ravens, who have been awful.
The fucking Ravens.
The Jaguars, they actually lost to the Jaguars, which is embarrassing. The best win, obviously, is beating the Lions. That's a big win.
That is.
Beat the Raiders, which is nothing, they killed the Raiders. And then came back and killed. So they're hitting their stride.
Hey, guys,
but
we're Raiders.
The next 3 weeks, we're going to learn a whole lot about who the Chiefs are. They have the Bills, the Broncos, and the Colts.
I'm not going to lie.
3 weeks.
They're gonna get it done. However they get it done, you know what I'm saying. They're not gonna just lose out. They're gonna get it done. They're gonna make playoffs, and then.
No, I'm not saying that, but we're gonna start seeing as we get into the meat of the schedule right now.
But I can't lie, you can't even judge the Chiefs off a regular season anymore. It's like once postseason starts, everything just changes. Like they be losing, they'll lose to these teams. Usually, they'll lose to the Ravens or the Bills in the regular season, and then they just beat them in the postseason. Every year. Every year. It happens every year. Every year, man. It just always happens. It's the same script. Brady. Tom Brady. It's the same script. The NFL needs to change the script, man. Somebody tell Roger Goodell to change the script.
We're well into the season. Let's pick your AFC Championship game and NFC Championship game.
Who do you got?
I still think of the NFC. I still think the two best teams are the Lions and the Eagles.
Yeah.
I still think the Lions are the toughest team in the NFL. And the Eagles, the rest of the NFC East is weak. Obviously, they're all have a losing record. Dak Prescott's balling out on a team with no defense. I have to give kudos to Dak. He is actually balling out.
Didn't they just lose to the Broncos or some shit?
Yes, but he's for the most part he's playing well.
No, their season's over.
I'm still not buying the Packers. I still think the Lions are better. I don't buy it yet. I know they have a better record. I'm not ready to buy in on Jordan Love and the whole Packers.
Micah Parsons isn't enough?
He's nice, but I'll still take the overall depth of the Lions. And I still think the Eagles are tough. Yeah. The Eagles are a tough out with Saquon. When they ask Jalen Hurts to throw the football, he throws the football better than people give him credit for. Talking about a guy that always gets hate and
steady getting hate, man. He just always gets some type of hate, and I feel like he's always shown that he's just that guy. They don't
ask him to do a lot, but when he has to, he does, man.
He does. I mean, he did the one thing that's I feel like should have proved that was his performance in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And you never hear foolishness coming out of his mouth.
He's
You know, like, to
all
me,
right,
every
all
coach
right,
would want a guy like
We're
Jalen
glazing
Hurts.
him too much now. This is another grown man. We got to stop it. Too much. We're going too far
That's
now. No, we're going too far now. But
I
yeah,
respect.
he's yeah. Jalen Hurts.
I ain't buying the Seahawks. I like the Rams, but I still ain't buying the Rams, even though I like them.
Yeah.
McVay's a great coach. They got a nice roster.
I'll say.
Yeah, I feel like if there's ever a team that is dangerous, it is the Rams in the NFC.
Yeah.
They're a dangerous team.
Yeah.
Just because I think McVay.
The 49ers are done.
Huh?
49ers are done.
Niners are done. Yeah. They're always too hurt, but
McCaffrey's like 7th in like receiving yards right now though.
AFC. I think the AFC is wide open.
Yeah. You know who I think's gonna be in there?
Who?
The Steelers.
Huh? Who?
The Steelers.
Man.
Pittsburgh.
You know who else is old and stale? That's Mike Tomlin.
What?
Harbaugh. Can we all talk that I think it's time for the Ravens and the Steelers to make a move?
Oh, for like a coach?
Yes, both of them.
Yeah.
And if I'm the Ravens, I'm talking about it for Lamar Jackson to try to maximize his talent while he's still athletic.
Yeah. Man, you know what's crazy? They still got Derrick Henry too. I know. Last season he went off.
They're 2-5. What a train wreck. The Steelers are 4-3, and we're at an even 0 plus-minus differential.
I'm about to say I think we're the only team in our division that has a winning record, right?
But we also are exactly 0 on plus-minus. That is the most Mike Tomlin thing ever.
We're a great team, aren't we? You know what the great word for Pittsburgh Steelers is? We can officially say Mike Tomlin owns the word mid.
He is mid.
Mid Tomlin, bro. I'm gonna start calling him mid Tomlin, bro. Mid Tomlin, bro. He's mid Tomlin, man. Hey, mid Tomlin. What up, mid Tomlin?
Right.
But hey.
So let's go to the NCAA.
NCAA. Huh. I haven't really been in tune with that as much, but
yeah, well, I just wanted to talk about I wasn't ready for this either. So we've had Brian Kelly just got fired.
Yeah.
Billy Napier is out. James Franklin is out.
So, do you think Nebraska's head coach is going to Penn State?
No.
Who do you think? Who's going to be the next coach for Penn State?
I have no idea.
Oh shit! You know what I did see? College.
Huh?
Alabama is coming back on the rise.
Yeah, their quarterback's playing nice.
Yeah, and you said you were predicting he was gonna have a good season. Clemson's quarterback.
I like the story.
Klubnik isn't doing great.
Who?
Cade Klubnik isn't doing good for Clemson.
Oh, he's playing awful.
He'll probably be on the Browns next year or the Jets.
He was a preseason projection to be a potential number 1 pick in the draft.
And who?
The quarterback bounced up and down, man. The quarterback passes.
I was like, wasn't Arch Manning like up there at some point?
Yes.
Arch Manning, the 5th
round.
rounder.
So if you look at you have LSU, Florida, and Penn State are all looking for coaches. And I'd say Penn State might be number 3 in the pecking order. Because if you're a coach, when I say pecking order, if you're a coach,
I'm about to say what?
Where do you want to go? You want to go to a place with a lot of talent. And Louisiana and Florida have a lot of area to recruit that they can bring talent in.
That's true.
Penn State does too. I just think they're below Florida and LSU. I think LSU, there's just a ton of talent in Louisiana. They dip in. You can dip into Houston all the time, which they've always done.
That's true.
You can dip into Mississippi right next door. There's just so
Florida,
much talent.
Florida, you can just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're in Florida.
Yeah. You got athletes.
You got athletes.
Simple as that.
I just don't see Penn State going after Matt Rule because literally Matt Rule is James Franklin. They're the same guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if they went after Matt Rule, Penn State fans.
He's a lesser version.
Huh?
He's a lesser version.
Matt Rule?
Yes. He's a lesser.
Yeah.
He's
But
good.
they're
He's
kinda
a good
similar
coach,
guy.
but he's not great.
He's not great. I think he's okay for Nebraska. I've come to a conclusion. I've completely settled in on the fact that I don't think in my lifetime I will see any kind of real. When I say resurgence, I'll never see Nebraska like the 70s, 80s, and 90s of 25 years of where we were in the top 10 every year. I think we'll be lucky to be a 4-year run where we're top 15. We would have to have a special coach. I mean, a special coach to turn it around.
Never say
And
never.
the reality is, how many really special coaches are there?
Never say never.
Like, that's the reality. The crazy thing is right now, I think the one program that's damn near indestructible, and I hate to say this, is Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like,
why Ohio, bro?
what got built there, and Ohio State fans that were mad at Ryan Day, what has been built there and grown as a program is almost, you could replace Ryan Day with another solid coach.
Yeah.
As long as you kept some of the assistants. Like the wide receiver coach at Ohio State stayed there.
Yeah.
And he is just the best he's the best position coach, I think, in all of football.
I mean,
his ability to identify, recruit, and develop talent is amazing. Like,
I'll say Ohio State did turn into like wide receiver U.
Do you ever see one of their receivers go into like every 4- and 5-star recruit wide receiver they go after pans out?
Yeah.
Like, you don't see guys go there and they're like, hey, what happened to Jeremiah Smith? What happened to Chris Olave? What happened to Garrett Wilson and every one of them goes there and they perform. They catch passes. They're efficient. They play well. They block well. Like, he identifies players.
Going crazy right now.
He recruits them onto campus, and then he gets the most out of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
except they just couldn't see it in Joe Burrow though, man.
Well, they've never been a great developing of quarterbacks. Now let's go to the flip side of that. I was saying wide receiver.
No, I'm just saying.
Like there are quarterbacks that hit the NFL. C.J. Stroud is it, because Joe Burrow didn't play for Ohio State. He famously said that he went to school at Ohio State but played for LSU. Ohio State can't claim him.
Nah.
That he flourished under LSU.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows that. Everybody that watched football or college football knows that.
Yeah. So, but my point is right now, and I wouldn't say Ryan Day's a great coach. They just are a well-oiled program that preceded him, and he's kept it going.
Yeah. We'll definitely see.
Who is a great coach in college football right now? Who would you call great? Nick Saban in his prime was great, right?
There isn't nobody that's great. Like, we haven't seen enough. I haven't seen enough consistently throughout the years to say great right now.
Nobody's great. Like, back in the day, you had great coaches. So it's kind of a funny thing because prior, when you had coaches stay places for a long time.
I'm pretty sure everything just changed with NIL, man. It just all.
Tom Osborne at Nebraska was great. Bobby
Everything,
Bowden
but
at
everything,
Florida State.
everything kind of just changed with college football when they just NIL. NIL
And
changed.
the unlimited transfers hurt things.
Yeah.
I
You know
think
what? One of the things that I hate the most about transfers is that
what do you hate?
you can transfer during a bowl game.
Yes.
Like, huh? That's probably the dumbest. Like, it's like you went through this whole season with them to get to this bowl game, and you're not even gonna play it. You're not gonna be on the team anymore. Like that doesn't even make it. Like ruins the whole point of even playing football at that point. I feel like it's like
Well, I think they
your
need
whole
to have a salary cap.
but your whole
Yeah,
goal is to make it. If you don't make it to obviously the championship, is to make it to a bowl game, right? That's your whole. That's the whole point. At least for college football, you know what I mean. And it's like you're not gonna play in it. Man,
I think part of it is they're
pussy.
doing a disservice to players by letting them transfer so much, because life is about overcoming adversity. And just because you're a backup freshman, that's not real adversity.
Yeah.
Being a backup as a freshman is not real adversity. If that breaks your spirit, that you're a backup as a freshman, I at least have to give Arch Manning credit. He stayed on the bench for 2 years.
He did.
That's not real adversity. I get letting a guy transfer once. I get letting a player transfer again if his head coach gets fired. If you're a player at State and Franklin gets fired, I think if your head coach gets fired, not your position coach, but if your head coach is fired, that's who you signed with, all bets are off.
Yeah.
Then you can transfer a second time.
Yeah.
But I think the rule needs to be changed back to one transfer. You could still transfer, like Joe Burrow transferred right away because he got his degree in 3 years and he was able to transfer right away and play. So you're promoting guys to get their degree. Because the other thing I start to worry about is all these guys transferring. What if they don't get their degrees? What about all the guys that don't make it?
Yeah.
And don't finish school and they're missing out on the connections of their education of being an alumni.
It gets deeper than football.
Yes, there's a lot more in life that goes on beyond football for the vast majority of these guys.
Yeah.
Especially the vast majority of these guys that didn't have the most advantages growing up. You know, like this is their opportunity to build on something that's lifelong. That's probably not going to be the NFL, but they might make connections because they were out of school for 5 years and they got to know somebody in the business department. Matter of fact, that there's a guy. A contractor that did the roof on our commercial building, and his contracts, he played football for UT. And the company that owns the buildings, they went to college together in the 80s. So now he has that connection. So he does all this commercial work strictly because he was at UT at the same time as a guy that was really smart and now owns tons of commercial properties. Yeah. He's dialed in with him. If he would have been a guy that transferred 5 times, they probably would not have had that relationship. And when he graduated and didn't play in the NFL, he wouldn't have that business setup that he has now. And that's a real thing. That is absolutely a real thing.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
But
we're back. It's been a minute.
I can't lie. It's starting to hit me now. I've been a little sick too, you know what I'm saying? So
we're back.
It's all hitting me, man. But hey, I feel like
we're getting back on pace for every week.
We will.
Right?
No, we will. We're going to get back on pace with everything. Should we try to start doing it on like Tuesdays, right?
Tuesday's a good day.
Right after football is done. Tuesdays or Wednesdays if we got to. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, that's what we're going to start doing, man. All right? But hey, we wrapping it up here?
Penn State, if you want to call me, I'm available.
Me too. Actually, I don't want to go to that school. Yeah, they're weirdos.
Nah, I'll go to LSU, though.
Yeah. But hey, you feel
I can talk
me?
with an accent. I'll work one out.
It's your boy, Jay the Real. And I'm here with who?
OGG, baby.
On XWhyZ. Let's go. We out.
We out.